Totally. So. Ah, funktioniert ja sogar. Wild. Yep, papa. Nope, 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 here. Oh, hey. Actually just checking if I gotta go live or not. But probably just gotta leave it open. How are you doing today? Right side. Oh, yeah. What was the last one? Seven should be enough. Or is there a better one? Nope. That's the wrong software. Ah, it's good. Usually you have 3 methods, by the way. You could use blueprints, but depending on the car, they're just really shit. Yep, that's really not what I wanted right there. For example, I just wanted to model this really quickly, by the way. But the blueprints usually have one big problem. As you can see, I'm not following the lines on this view, but I do follow them right there. And in general, there are lines not connecting. Here it's connected with like this edge of the window. And in top view, it ends to the A-pillar and not to the window. But there is a huge problem most of the times with blueprints. And that's why I'm going to use image modeling. But then you need to set them up, and it usually takes 1 to 2 hours. Autodesk, nope, image modeler. It's funny, software is from 2009, and still, I think the only one that can do this. Theoretically, it's pretty close to like, what's it called, photo scanning. But in that case, you just import the images. Hey, I already did this once. Yeah, let's do it with these pictures. 1 to 7. They all need to be the same. Yeah, blueprints you usually I use bref, which is but you can see bref. Yep. Good thing of bref, you just take a picture and you can put it in for reference, and it will always stay on top if you go into settings. When I find them, where are settings here? Right click settings. Somewhere you can just overlay it on top, so you always have like or your reference images, which is sadly the key for all the blueprints modeling. And the older the car, the worse the blueprints get. But I'm not gonna use this because I'm using an image modeler, and yeah, just takes around 1 to 3 hours to set it up, and then it's usually pretty good. Nope, all the images I want, and then you just set up points on all the images where there should be. And the first one should be in the middle, so I usually take the emblem if they have a good middle point, or in that case, the edge of the hood. And then you go through each picture where this point is and set it there. Should be somewhat accurate, but actually quite fine if you're not completely spot on. And the second locator, I always take the back, because you can line it up later in Blender. And here it's a bit harder to find a spot, so let's take the middle of the P. Should be here. That's it. If you want it really accurate, you do a 360-degree view of the car and just find them on here, any site that sells cars. Or if it's a special car, you usually get really good images from the manufacturer. But here, just gonna do the right side. So turn it left side here. And control a new point. Just take this one. And then you just match them up. It's a tedious work, but what else is there to do? And the big, it's called the big plus side, I can show you really quick. Let's take this one. Takes a while to load because I did create a really high poly tire. And somehow Blender doesn't like to load up really large files. Blueprints. Let's get rid of all these car meshes. Or let's keep this one, but change this to... Ay. All chaos in this file. Yeah, the car was basically there just to get back into image modeling. And I think it turned out good, but the interior is still missing. Where is... a blind? Oh, there is no car mesh. That explains it. Take this one back. Actually, did create for the tuned version. I just asked ChatGPT to create me like a little bit of a wide body kit. And if we just take this one, and disable the mirror. What the fuck is this? Wild. Now if you go into the view, you can clearly see the lines way better than on blueprints, because you can always see the edge right there and the exact like angle where it dips in. It's a bit annoying because you do not just have like the X, Y, and Z axis to worry about because of the perspective. You need to check each extrusion like 2 or 3 times, but in the end you get a way more accurate model. Actually, the car really turns out great. Sorry for touching. So it's just the tires that are making a huge problem. I don't even know why. I think they have around 300 vertices, so not even that much. Weird. The older versions of Blender, by the way, load way faster. They did change setting there. I don't know why. Like, that car is actually really gorgeous. Even though I still want to do the like E63 type of exhaust on this one. But for now, this is quite good. And if you take the tires away, we just have like 150,000 vertices. And the rim is just a front plate currently. But other than that, probably one of the most fun I had in modeling a car for a long time. Don't need to save this. Now the goal here to with the locators is basically to take each important part, important line, connection, and later you can use them as reference or actually just snap them to it. Can't see it from here, so next one. And since my goal is to take this into like AC and not to make a render out of it, I focus more on getting it somewhat low poly. Well, I would not call it low poly, but some people would do. And that means I can be a bit more reckless with a few things. Probably here. And it's just nearly flat. And after around, I think, 12 to 14 points for one image, you can usually check if you aligned them in a proper way or not. And after that you can go to the next one. So you probably end up with around 70 to 140 locators. The more the better. Then again, I am lazy as hell. It's a good point. Separate is just a big stretch up curve here, so I cannot find a reference point. But it is what it is. Let's take this little cut here. Well, let's take this one. My goal is basically to take each point in Blender later on and just snap each vertex on, connect them, and then build the shape around it. Let's take the back part here. Should be here. And maybe visible here. Let's see. Board curves. There. Really hard to see. Probably in the stream it's not visible at all. Oh, you can probably see this here, but I cannot spot it with the pixel. So let's see. I want a few more on the front. Middle is really hard right there. It's fine, but we can use this one. That dip is also quite decently to find. Good. Pretty sure I can use this one, even though it's more like the side. And not visible here. So we have 17 currently. Well, let's see. Not optimal, so nope. Not enough for it. Let's take this edge. Try this one. Not visible here, so I delete it. And let's continue with the side. And after I have two sides, I will probably just calibrate it and see how worse of a job I did. Actually, let's also take the top window corners. Pretty good to spot. Maybe I need to do the other side as well, but we will see if it's enough or not. Here, maybe. Ah, now it's better. So all of them are green, which means I did a good job. 17 should be... Where's 17? Calibration. 17 only exists here, so let's delete it. And 18. 18. Thank you. Now to the side. Again, I take the cuts from the doors. A lot of people would say you don't need that many points on these parts, but just to get a better accuracy, I will take them anyways. Next one right there. And that's probably all you're gonna do for around 2 hours before you take it back into Blender or 3ds Max for that case. But usually it's worth it. Unless you fuck it up really bad, then you're probably just going to redo everything. Take the top as well. What else is up here? Here. Good. Now we'll take the next, like, sharp edge. And do the same. Usually just watch a TV show or a movie next to it. Because usually that's like the perfect time to create one of this. Here. This one is also quite good because it's the starting point of this sharp edge. It's also needed to model. Hard to see, but we'll see if the program can work with this or not. Like any markers are yellow or red, I just look at them and see if I can fix it because the position is just wrong, or I simply just delete it and take another one. Interesting music style here. I really gotta change this. I really have to change it. It's actually annoying. What's in there? Nope, I'm not going to sleep. I should be fine. Did I just create a new one or not? Oh, good. Probably there. And also right here. This part as well. And I think that's the side, or at least the side front part done. At least I hope so. Let's see, side view. Quite decent. Start with this one as well. Yep, exactly. So basically just the points and the camera. So it takes the data of all of the points and then creates like the point cloud with accurate camera positioning. Gets a lot more accurate than blueprints, because blueprints usually just are so far off, at least for the most parts. And for this you usually do not even need a lot of reference images, because you can see the curvature of each panel quite good. And I forgot here something. This point is also good to spot. Well, it's hard to spot with the pixel mesh, but hey, should be fine. I'm still surprised that this car is not in Assetto Corsa, at least. Not in a version that looks anything that any good. And nearly no 3D models. Here. I mean, the program is from 2009, and it's basically abandonware, so it's no longer available for download or to purchase, and there's, as far as I know, no other software that can do the same things. It's close to photogrammetry, but most of these softwares would need a lot more pictures. Oh, probably the spot. Let's see. Okay, something's not right. So let's do it later then. I think you can get it from, what's it called, Natural Art Freak. He has a great tutorial on how to model with this, but for production ready quality. So a lot more vertices for than you would need for a game. But then again, you can use the same concept and just add way less points. These are not enough points. Interesting. Wild. Might have a problem if it's not calibrating with this amount of points currently. But could be also that just one of the pictures has not enough points. Yeah, I think I just took the link from him. As he's probably the person I learned the most from modeling. If you not count the paid how to model cars course I used to buy. Still haven't watched all the lessons, just like the first 4, and then yeah, I went to do it by my own. Let's check this one as well. Hey, how you doing? It's been a long time that I had the motivation to actually model or create anything. Also, the track is still going slowly, but it's still growing. Even though the whole project is like far behind schedule. And that deleted the whole course idea I had. At least for now. Probably do just upload a few more videos with tips and tricks. Because the basics, there are so many tutorials for it. But they're like, what's it called, nuances? That are so important to make your life a lot easier. Are these enough? No. Okay, then let's do the back as well. Here, let's see if I can see this. Yep. take the top of the S. And not visible here. Perfect. Well, usually everyone would say this point is completely useless, but I just want to snap it in Blender. That's why I will edit. Mm. $54. Probably the most annoying software to use because it's so buggy sometimes, but the result is just, at least for me, too good to pass on. Should be here. Okay, here cannot see it at all, but let's hope. It's fine. Probably not, but we will see. The more points, the more accurate it is, and the more time you spend in here. There are actually some people that sold like the image model files for some cars. Still, I can't figure out how they would make money off this. You can just spend like 2 hours in here and do it yourself. Take this one. Probably a red car is not the best way to do this because all of the like red lights and so just they are way harder to spot. Wish I could add a point in the middle, but there's nothing here to track. Usually you would crank up the contrast as well, because I cannot see the diffuser. Is there a picture of it? That's maybe better. Really hard to spot. Ah. Too late, too lazy. We'll eyeball this one. Is that enough? No? Which point? The new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one would be good use for AI. Just at points where it matches. Right side of the light. Let me calibrate. Hmm. Let's take these as well. Let's also take the license. Yeah, it's usually the step you should do at the beginning, but I was too lazy. And it probably will bite me later on. But then again, if my car is not 100% accurate, I am not that mad about it. Probably everything around 90%, I'm completely fine. Yeah. Please. Oh. If I say yes, it will probably fuck up everything. Yup. So these two are a problem. But this one has enough points. Oh. That's why I hate this. Sometimes it just works and you're done so quick, and well, I'm always really happy. But now it's just really annoying. There's probably one locator that's just ruining everything. So let's see. 51 was here. Should be okay. Should be fine. I mean, it should all be fine if they have 3 points. Usually you need at least 3 points per 3 images per point. What if we just delete this one? And also 46. Nope. Oh, god damn it. I'm really tempted to just delete it. I'll delete all of the points and do it again. Because I don't know which one or which points are causing the issue. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than enough. Let's also add one here. Should be right there. This won't help. It you certainly does not. Can I find like... Oh, let's see. Totally good to spot. Totally not gonna work. Can I not... Let's do this again. Why can't I even like select multiple points at once? So let's see if I calibrate this one. This one is no longer correct. That is odd. All of the back ones. Or do I need to select this one? And that's why you hate the software. Oh. More than 3, 4. Oh, it should be here. I think I just deleted them before. That one is yellow. Yellow is usually not something you want. Freaking annoying. From the front, we do have more than enough points. I say yes, it would probably just red all around. Because it takes this one as well in. Then again, this hard corner. And if it's not going to work, I'll just start over all again. I do not understand why it's not working. I'm desperate. Give me my image back, thank you. Can I even watch it? Oh, okay. I think I broke it. Well, let's start again. But before that, I'm gonna take a toilet break. Before of that, let's just boost the contrast. Here, contrast. Save. Oops. And now let's load them in again and start it all over again. Woo! So much fun. Now we just take 8 points from each one. As always, start with a center point. Or at least mostly centered point. Group 1, 2, 3 here. Right? Yeah. Cupra is hard to spell. So many words. Let's take one here. 8 points per image or per side, so 8 for the front, side and back. We have... I don't think I can see it here. Oh, that's 3. Four. I just want to delete it here. Right click. Let's actually do it the easy way. So we do the same points on the other side as well. It's a lot easier for the software, but usually you would also need the images for that. Let's see if I can calibrate the first image or not. This one is easy to spot. There are 9 minus 1, so we should have 8. But let's go with 10. And not with this one, I cannot see shit there. But that one. Also, I will delete these two again. Do not like that. They just have two cameras to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Okay, 2 is the back one, right? Yeah. Good, so front correct. Let's do the rear. And after they're calibrated, like the basic calibration is done, I will add more points that I can actually use for modeling. Can see this gap here. Good. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth one here. Number 7. Oh. Wait, is this on all of the images? Nope. Let's take this one. Let's take advantage of actually boosting the contrast. And number 8. Let's still take this up corner of the S. Let's see if I can calibrate it. Can, good. And for the side, 8 points. Middle of the door. Also go down. So the goal is to have each picture like calibrated correctly. And green. Interesting that one is no longer calibrated, but might just ignore it. And I will see in the end if I just rage quit or not. Because this wouldn't be the first time and certainly not the last one. What the fuck? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. I believe like 6 is the lowest number you can use to get a valid calibration. At least theoretically. It's probably not that accurate. Which one do I take? This one. Or number 8, if I'm correct. Then again, counting is hard. Up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equals 8. Also take the top here. It's quite easy to match. And the same one here. Six plus 2 should be 8. Let's see if I can calibrate. Perfect. All the images are calibrated. Now, some people would think, yeah, okay, then I can easily do it. Okay, this one looks actually good. So just go through each point if they're sitting where they're supposed to be. Okay, 3. They're surprisingly accurate so far. So like the X is where the software took it. After matching it, after matching it with the other cameras and the points. Ja, das ist theoretisch der Plan. Aber bei mir ist es immer so eine Sache, ob die, wie lange das dauert, ob es fertig wird. Also wenn mal alle Sachen fertig sind, dann kommt ziemlich viel neuer Content. Aber es dauert ein bisschen. Aber ja, im Endeffekt Ziel ist, das Ding in Assetto Corsa zu packen. That's surprisingly good, all of the markers, at least for the front. Oops. Yeah. Take it. Ja, cool ist es, wenn es mal irgendwann fertig wird. 7 is on the back. I went back to the front there. Nine is also front. Good to know. Surprisingly good for that little markers. I'm just gonna search for a yellow one, if there's one. Otherwise I will add a few more points, probably just import it into Blender already. So let's see, for the front. I would love to get... one. Right there. One at this little ditch, scratch, whatever it is called. See if this still works. Yep. Right there would be also nice. Should be here. Or I can combine these. Right there, right here. It's hard to find a spot right there, so I'm just gonna leave it. These two connected. This one was missing. I will just calibrate after each one, after the incident that just happened before. Last one is also green and looks good. So that's a good camera. I wish I would see this in more than one view, but let's see. Here probably. Not gonna add one with this camera. You cannot say that this is not the yellow one. So I can't even see. Okay, apparently not. I keep it. Let's add this one. Yeah, I think that's the way to actually do it. Is not the way I did in the first round, where I just added a lot of points. Start with like 8, maybe 6 to 8. Let's say 6 to 10. Calibrate and then gradually add more points. And that's probably just like useless as hell that I check after each point. But I just want to see where it would fail. Straight to this one. I really want. It's also good. Hell yes. Now, if it works, I think the software really is. It's great. I actually love it. But if it not works, it's just like frustrating as hell. Because there's usually no way to find out what you did wrong. Unless I really did miss like a single point on one of the images. Good. Also take it here. This is so good. And also the backside. Now I can connect these. There's nothing to track from me. That's just straight. Let's take this one anyway. Hey, actually looks promising now. With this one I'm probably gonna check again. Oh, nice tinnitus. Let's also take the front as well. And then check again. Because it looks really good. And probably should stay this way. Calibrate. Still looks good. Let's see, all green. Let's... Okay, I'm actually happy now. Let's get this point. So I get something to snap on here. Good. You can go down here, right there. This one I want as well. Right there. Stays. I have absolutely no idea why it didn't work the first time, but hey. Who cares? It works now. Also take this one. And right in there as well. Yeah, I can see absolutely nothing at that point. So that one should not be green. Not at all with this with the distance between it. Yeah, it's actually red. It should be going down, so it should be not right there, so... Or does it actually go right here? That's Solita's point. That's sad, actually, a point I really wanted. Then let's take this edge. Okay, let's look for the side. Do I have enough points that I can work with it? That one would be also really good. That one is theoretically really useless because I have one right beside it, but... It is what it is. That one is really hard to spot. So let's take the edge here and probably say save it. Okay. Nope. We need more at the back. Or probably what I wanted to click. This one. Right here. Right here. I see it. Oh. I wish I could just eyeball this one. Or maybe I even can. Would be a surprise if this one is green. I'll take it. And then just add the light, the edge of the light here. Also this corner. And I think the rear's also looking much better. Here, hard to spot. What could I use here? Everything. Around 1 pixel. That's okay. If it even meets what I think it means. It's basically the same as tracking in Blender. Even though for tracking I would usually go with 0.5 or lower. But I think this would do quite good. Now let's take the world space. Take this one right there. Let's open Blender because I cannot remember what's up and down. I know that C is up, but I do not have one that's going up. X-axis. So right there. And Y right here. Why is this one there? No idea. So best part is you have measurement, modeling points, not measurement. And you can set points right there for center of the rim. And I think that case the rims are always the same. Good. So you match these up. They are not affected by the calibration. But you can set the wall space, so like the length of the car or the wheelbase in the case, and then you theoretically have the correct measurements in Blender. I say theoretically because most of the time, yeah, it doesn't do what I want. That's not what I wanted. Fine. Yeah, define distance. And uh, 4.281. 4.281. 4.81. Apply, and theoretically, as you can see, this should be good. Let's save it, not in that folder, but this one. And then let's export it. If I could find my mouse. Here. Also, where's some music? Export scene as FBX. Okay, those markers. Good. Export as. Where? Oh. Right in here. (17) as FBX. And then the wonderful thing that you cannot import it, so Autodesk FBX converter. Actually, we put these in here as well. Binary convert. And now I can import it. Didn't I convert? Hey? Yeah. Okay, the size is pretty sure off. Good thing the first one is right there, so I can just use 3D cursor. And then scale it on this axis till the second locator, which is hopefully this one. Nope. This one. It's right on the line. Also 90 degrees. 90 right there. Good. And now let's see, 49 and 50. 49 is this one, 50 is this one. Let's take 3D cursor again. Let's actually take active element. So this one fits. Scale -1. It did the right side, so let's flip this as well. This one fits, this one fits. That one is not sure to be fit. Do I have something that's on the same height? Yeah, locator 1 and this. Number 3, right? Yes. One is this one. Number 3. Element. Like this. And now I have all the points in here and just need to set up the cameras. Yoo! So I do have 7 cameras, so 7 frames. Let's go into the first one. And the scale is completely off, as you can see by the clip end and start. So let's change the settings here a bit. Control plus B in the timeline, and you can add a camera to go around with. Now also add a background image, add image. Let's save the file first. We take it in here. Yeah, Cupra 317. Because if I now click open, I'm in the right folder. Click 1. Forgot to change the resolution. Settings. 1612 1600. Perfect. And our capacity to 1. Something feels off. Oh. Okay, let's see if I scaled something wrong. If it's with all cameras. Add image. Number 2. And like 1000. Oh no. Or do I still need to do this now? Like invert this? Nope. Ah, there's something always going on. -90. Let's tickle my mind. Let's load them in again and see what the issue is. If it's an issue from the beginning or if I just simply forgot something. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. X. So let's just add the image right there. Okay, I just fucked up while scaling. That's better, top view. Good. Better. Now the scale is just off. Let's see, probably 100,000. Because now the scale is 1. Should be good. Let's save it as. And this is the right side, so this is actually correct. And now we need to set the clip start lower and higher and the end. I can see them again. Good. And again, 7 frames for 7 cameras. Control B in here. Second frame. I mean, I could also take on screencast. Activate the second camera, add image. Take the second one. 100% opacity. Opacity. Yeah. Totally correct. All these points are good now. No idea what I did before or what I did forget to add. Next one. Got to set this to frame 3. And frame 2 I also forgot to set. Control B. Frame 4. Next one. Oh. Clip start. Five. Number 6. Here. Flip. There's probably a way to get the data correct from the beginning. Well, it's 0.001 if I export it, so just make it smaller. Control B at image 7. And put this one up. Perfect. Now you do not move with 7, 5 or like with the normal way to get front side views, because you just work with cameras. I will move all the locators in a sec, separate. Collections, logs. Let's add the restrictions so I cannot select them. Same with the cameras. Cams. Car paint. And cursor to selected. And if I now add a vertex and enable snapping to vertex in that case, I can snap this to the next vertex. Also right there. And I have the general outline of the top one. The general outline. Yeah, of the hood. Let's save it and then just let's start with 3 points in here. Go to the side view. Since it's straight, I will just move them up till they fit the edge of the hood. Same one with this one. Since I added 4, but I added 3 at the beginning and 1 at the end, we'll do the same here. And I only use 1 axis per image usually. Because if I go to the front view, I will just need to put them to the side, so the x-axis. And then go back to my side view. See if it still fits. Not completely. One needs to be higher. That's good. Let's hide the locators really quick. This one goes that point, right? Yeah. Okay, so we do not need a vertex in here, but we need one close there. Also, this one can move upwards. Let's add 2 in here. They're going up slightly, and 2 in here. And 1 close to this edge, and move them down as well. And add 1 here. In that case, I will move this one just up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I select all of them, press F3, I can use grid fill. But make sure to select a corner. And it fills it not correctly. This one should go for this one. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, not 6. I know my issue. Let's see. I probably need 1 more in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. It looks actually quite good. Sure, it's 1. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 edges. And if I put in 7, it actually works quite good. The issue right here is that this one should be flat. So probably going to delete the edges here. And create it like this. If I add a mirror, not a mirror, so a mirror, I'll add enable clipping and also subdivision modifier. We can look to bevel this one. But then again, we need to adjust it first. After this, actually, we'll take all of these. Let's delete this one as well. And a liquid fill, so it flows better. Good to know that this one is not centered. That's probably also not correct. Let's see. Yeah. Move this one forward, and this one forward. Looks a lot better. Maybe even more. I actually ignore the right side because I only calibrated one of the sides. The other side is just messed up. Shouldn't be the case, I think, but we will see if it matches at the end. Now we'll add the cut right there. Also see if this one is correct. Still looks good. And now we can take on the first crease edge. And now 3 of these till they fit on this crease. Voila, well here this one. For now I can just vertex crease it. Same one with this, but only 0.5 maybe. Is that oh, let me try something before I continue. Active element. I also want the cameras. I do not want the cameras. That's just not calibrated correctly. Good to know. No, that's correct, because this one should not be flat. So that's a problem I did in here. So I actually want one that's correctly flat to use. Do I? I mean, it's mirrored anyway, so this side doesn't matter at all. Okay, it's fine. So let's delete the crease and put this point right on that sharp edge. Side view, let's snap this. Goes forward. I did not take that edge. That's embarrassing. Then we do it manually. Go height. See, should be way more to the front. And let's go back to the first one to see. Bit back. Like this. Now we can snap it right there. And we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with even distribute and put this on this line from the side. Go to probably this view. Oh, front view is better. And this one is still correct, so we can connect these, grid fill, or fill it normally. Here would also be a sharp edge, but I will add this later. Now I wish I would have put in a point in here so I can just snap it. I think I would actually do this to add the points I did in the beginning, because it's so much faster to just enable snapping and snap the points and adjust the shape afterwards. But after this, it's quite an easy method to model, because from here I can put the point in here at like 2 vertices to the front. Here it's the x-axis. I need 1 point right there. And put this on the x-axis inwards. Which does mean maybe take 1 more right there. Space it like this. And now the line follows from each angle. Well, nearly. Now you would do the same with the rim. No, what's it called? No idea what it's called. Like this, with this edge. So I put one in front, upwards, and here line them up. But to make it easier, because I have a point on that, I will snap it. Add 1 to the top, in the middle, and 1 on the side, so I have 2 more. And check if they are correct. Looks good. So that means I can add 1 more in here. Pull it up. This one up. Just make sure you use the correct axis. That's all you have to do. Now here, it currently is not correct, so I would need one more. So let's space them. Also relax them. Now I could face them up. And to clean it up a bit more, space these out again. Now I wish I had a point right there. But let's finish this little part here real quick. This one goes down. And a little bit inside. Then I have a point that I can put right on this one. But actually for this one, select all of these, press Ctrl E, offset edges, which is an add-on. This preferences, offset edges, and install it. And then extrude it. No, not 90 degrees, 0 degrees. And try to match this from the side. That's it. Delete it again. Do it one more time. So this one is getting smaller here. Take it till the top fits and then align the side ones with just edge sliding them where they're supposed to be. Now I can add this one, which is also quite big part. There should also be... Huh. Okay, so this is better. We have this. And theoretically we just continue with the crease in here, but something doesn't fit here. Match by distance. Why this is a quad. Hello. Disable subdivision to see. Weird. What? Only faces. And the grid fill. Now it works. Don't know what's went wrong there, but I'll try to match this one. Let's add one here. Merge last. Let's try to get here cleaner topology back. Merge last. Merge last. Should be good. Let's enable cavity. We can see it a bit better, but we could also see it if we would. Actually do not like cavity at all. Again, this looks quite a lot like the car already. Of course, here we do have an edge. Like something like... you can get a good, the good gaps. Correct gaps, not the good gaps. Make it a little bit larger. Then I extrude along normals with Alt E, downwards, delete the end parts once I find them. Faces, whatever this is, deleted. And bevel this. Oh, probably a bit too large. Usually add one more in here. And let's clean this one up before. Let's delete this for now. Just like this. Good. Select all of the loops. And just pull it down. With the faces at the end. And now it should fit this way better with only 2 loop cuts in here. So, way better. And now actually, probably are done for today. Gonna make me something to eat and I will continue tomorrow. And a good... well, it's highly likely that I will add a few more points, that it's just a bit easier to get like the details in here. But that's something I will do probably tomorrow, and I will just turn on the stream for this car every time I do something. But yes, let's see where we end up, and of course, since it's going to be in a game where you drive from the inside, this will also have an interior, which you do the same way, just with less images. That's that sharp. Don't think so. It's probably one in here. We can use. Maybe, not sure. I will take a closer look the next time because my brain is not focusing at all anymore. So I'm gonna save this. But probably start with a clean sheet again tomorrow. Because it's just a pain if you do not have all of the points you want. Especially this one. I mean, it's fine, but it's much faster if you just snap it to the point. And yeah, my brain is not braining anymore. Maybe I can also fix this one, because this bugs me a lot. Which is probably just the rotation that is off. Pretty sure it's just the rotation it's off. Okay, so if anyone's still here, if you want, you can turn it tomorrow. That's not the one I wanted to look at. And we're going to maybe finish at least the car paint tomorrow, depending on how much energy I have and how much time. Yeah, have a good one and see you probably tomorrow or whenever I see you. Bye-bye.